From Self-Doubt to Self-Belief, Building Confidence and Resilience by Listen to Read Podcast. Introduction. Self-belief is the cornerstone of human flourishing. Without it, we are paralyzed by self-doubt, plagued by feelings of inadequacy, and unable to fully actualize our potential. Yet, in today's world, the scourge of imposter syndrome runs rampant, leaving countless high-achieving individuals struggling to own their successes and inner worth. The grip of self-doubt is pervasive, affecting people across all walks of life. Studies show that up to 70% of the population has experienced imposter feelings at some point, with women and marginalized groups being particularly vulnerable. This constant anxiety of being found out as a fraud can take a devastating toll, sabotaging career advancement, undermining relationships, and robbing us of joy and fulfillment. But it doesn't have to be this way. Self-belief is a skill that can be cultivated, a mindset that can be deliberately shaped. When we learn to silence the inner critic, reframe failure as an opportunity for growth, and truly own our achievements, a profound transformation occurs. We unlock the door to unwavering confidence, unshakable resilience, and the courage to boldly pursue our dreams. In this book, you will embark on a transformative journey from self-doubt to self-belief. Through a blend of practical strategies, cognitive behavioral techniques, and inspirational insights, you will develop the tools to build the self-confidence needed to thrive in an uncertain world. You'll know how to recognize and reframe the inner voice of self-doubt, cultivate self-compassion, and reject the tyranny of perfection. Harness the power of visualization and embodied confidence, develop a growth mindset and bounce back from setbacks, and become a role model for others. With this book as your guide, you will not only silence the imposter within, but also discover the authentic, empowered self that has been there all along. Prepare to reclaim your power, amplify your impact, and step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Chapter 2. Identifying the Voice of Self-Doubt. Self-doubt can be one of the most insidious and detrimental mental habits we face. That nagging inner voice that questions our abilities, undermines our confidence, and fills us with uncertainty. If left unchecked, this voice of self-doubt can significantly hold us back from reaching our full potential. In fact, the ability to identify and confront self-doubt is a crucial first step towards unlocking our true capabilities and achieving the success we desire. Yet, the first step towards overcoming self-doubt is being able to recognize when it is present and understand the specific forms it takes. What does the voice of self-doubt sound like in your own head? Is it critical and harsh? Does it magnify your weaknesses while minimizing your strengths? Or is it more insidious, eroding your self-belief through constant worrying and second-guessing? In this chapter, we'll explore the common manifestations of self-doubt and provide strategies for identifying its unique signature in your own thought patterns. By shining a light on this internal critic, we can start to separate its baseless fears and irrational beliefs from the objective reality of our capabilities. With this awareness, we can then begin to challenge and silence the voice of self-doubt, paving the way for greater self-assurance and achievement. The ability to recognize self-doubt for what it is, a mental habit rooted in fear, not facts, is a profound step towards reclaiming our power and pursuing our dreams with courage. So let's dive in and get to know this formidable foe, so that we can learn to manage it, overcome it, and ultimately transcend it. One of the key ways the voice of self-doubt makes itself heard is through cognitive distortions, irrational thought patterns that twist our perception of reality. These can include the following. 1. Catastrophizing. This means blowing situations out of proportion and imagining the worst-case scenario. 2. All or nothing thinking. This is seeing things in absolute terms, with no room for nuance or middle ground. 3. Overgeneralization. Drawing broad conclusions from a single negative experience. 4. Mental filtering, focusing solely on the negative while ignoring the positive. And lastly, self-blame, when we hold ourselves responsible for problems outside our control. As we become more attuned to these cognitive distortions, we can start to recognize the subtle and not-so-subtle ways our inner critic tries to undermine our self-confidence. Phrases like, "I'll never be able to do this," or "I'm such a failure," are clear signs of negative self-talk that feed into self-doubt. The antidote to this self-critical voice is self-compassion, treating ourselves with the same kindness, care, and understanding that we would extend to a dear friend. When we notice the voice of self-doubt arise, we can pause, take a deep breath, and ask ourselves, what would I say to a loved one who was feeling this way? Embracing self-acceptance is also crucial. Rather than striving for perfection or berating ourselves for our flaws, we must learn to love and accept ourselves as we are. This doesn't mean we can't grow and improve. It simply means extending ourselves compassion throughout the process. With practice, we can cultivate the ability to observe our negative thought patterns with objectivity, and then consciously replace them with more constructive, self-affirming inner dialogue. In doing so, we reclaim our power and create the space to truly flourish. The ability to recognize self-doubt for what it is, a mental habit rooted in fear, not facts, is a profound step towards reclaiming our power and pursuing our dreams with courage. By identifying the voice of self-doubt and challenging its grip on our psyche, we open the door to unleashing our full potential. So as you continue on your journey of self-discovery and growth, keep a watchful eye on that inner critic. Greet its warnings and doubts with compassion, and remember that you have the strength, resilience, and self-belief to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. The path forward may not always be easy, but it is always worth walking, for it is the journey that leads us to our truest, most fulfilled selves. Chapter 3. Reframing Failure and Setbacks. In the depths of our most crushing defeats, a profound realization often begins to take shape. That failure, far from being the end of the road, can in fact be the crucible from which our greatest triumphs are forged. It is in these moments of seeming despair that we are offered a choice: to succumb to the voice of self-doubt that whispers of our inadequacies, or to view these setbacks as portals to transformation, growth, and ultimately, success. Too often, our knee-jerk reaction to failure is one of self-flagellation and despondency. We berate ourselves for our shortcomings, allowing a single misstep to snowball into a narrative of unworthiness that can be paralyzing. And yet, when we step back and examine the lives of history's greatest innovators, artists, and leaders, a common thread emerges. They all faced immense obstacles, setbacks, and failures on their path to greatness. The difference lies in their ability to reframe these challenges, to see them not as dead ends, but as necessary stepping stones on the journey of growth and mastery. Entrepreneurs who have weathered the storm of startup failure know that each iteration, each failure, brings them one step closer to finding the right formula for success. Artists who have weathered creative blocks and rejection letters understand that the process of refinement and perseverance is what gives birth to their most poignant and powerful works. By adopting this mindset shift, we grant ourselves the freedom to take risks, to experiment, and to learn from our mistakes without the crippling fear of failure. We recognize that setbacks are not permanent conditions, but temporary obstacles to be navigated with resilience, creativity, and an unwavering belief in our ability to overcome them. Indeed, it is often in the depths of our most challenging moments that we discover our true strength, our adaptability, and our capacity for innovation. When faced with an obstacle, we are forced to tap into our resourcefulness, to think outside the box, and to develop new strategies and approaches that may have never surfaced had we remained in our comfort zones. This process of reframing failure and setbacks is not merely a theoretical exercise. It is a daily practice that requires deliberate, conscious effort. It means consciously shifting our perspective, refusing to indulge in self-pity or defeat, and instead, actively seeking out the lessons and growth opportunities embedded within our most difficult experiences. It means cultivating a growth mindset where we view challenges not as threats, but as invitations to expand our capabilities and deepen our understanding. It means celebrating small victories, acknowledging our progress, and refusing to be defined by our mistakes or shortcomings. And it means surrounding ourselves with a supportive network of individuals who can offer encouragement, perspective, and the occasional reality check when we start to veer off course. For it is in the company of those who believe in us, who have walked similar paths, that we find the fuel to keep pushing forward, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Indeed, the process of reframing failure and setbacks is not always easy. It requires us to confront our deepest fears, to challenge our most ingrained beliefs, and to step outside the comfort of our familiar narratives. But it is this very discomfort that serves as the catalyst for our transformation. The fire that forges us into the resilient, adaptable, and extraordinary beings we are capable of becoming. So embrace your failures and setbacks, my friends. For it is in these moments that the seeds of your greatest triumphs are planted, waiting to bloom into a future of unimaginable possibility. With each obstacle overcome, each challenge navigated, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. And as you continue on this journey of growth and self-discovery, never forget the profound truth that lies at the heart of it all, that failure is not the end, but the beginning, the gateway to a world of untapped potential, where the only limits are the ones we place upon ourselves. Chapter 4. Practicing self-promotion and claiming your achievements. Self-promotion is not about boasting or exaggerating. It is about confidently highlighting your strengths, skills, and achievements in a way that resonates with others. Whether you're looking to advance your career, secure a new job, or gain recognition for your work, mastering the art of self-promotion can make all the difference. The ability to claim your achievements is a powerful tool that can open doors, elevate your reputation, and help you reach your full potential. However, it's a delicate balance. You want to avoid coming across as arrogant or self-absorbed, while still ensuring that your contributions and successes are appropriately acknowledged. In this chapter, we will explore practical strategies and techniques for practicing self-promotion in a way that is authentic, effective, and well-received. We'll discuss how to identify your unique strengths and accomplishments, how to communicate them confidently and compellingly, and how to overcome common challenges and obstacles. By the end of this chapter, you'll have the confidence and skills to effectively promote yourself and claim the recognition you deserve. Identifying your strengths and accomplishments. The first step in effective self-promotion is to truly understand and appreciate your own strengths, skills, and accomplishments. This can be a challenging exercise, as we often have a harder time acknowledging our own positive qualities than we do recognizing the strengths of others. Start by making a list of your key strengths, the qualities, skills, and talents that set you apart from others. This might include technical expertise, creative problem-solving abilities, strong interpersonal skills, or a demonstrated track record of achieving ambitious goals. Don't be shy about this, be honest and thorough in your self-assessment. Next, make a separate list of your notable achievements and accomplishments. This could include 1. Specific projects or initiatives you've successfully led or contributed to. 2. Awards, honors, or recognition you've received. 3. Quantifiable results or impacts you've delivered. Milestones or achievements that demonstrate your expertise and capabilities. As you compile these lists, try to be as specific and detailed as possible. Avoid vague or generic statements and focus on highlighting the unique value that you bring to the table. Once you've identified your strengths and accomplishments, take some time to reflect on them. Consider how these qualities and achievements align with your personal and professional goals, and how they could be leveraged to open up new opportunities. This self-reflection will not only boost your confidence, but it will also help you articulate your value proposition more effectively when it comes time to promote yourself. Communicating your value proposition. With a clear understanding of your strengths and accomplishments, you can now focus on effectively communicating your value proposition to others. This is where the art of self-promotion comes into play. The key is to strike the right balance between confidence and humility. You want to come across as self-assured and proud of your achievements without sounding boastful or arrogant. This can be a delicate line to walk, but with practice, you'll find your own authentic voice. One effective technique is to frame your accomplishments in terms of their impact and benefits to others. Instead of simply listing your achievements, explain how they've made a positive difference for your employer, your clients, your team, or the wider community. This helps to shift the focus away from you and onto the value you've created. For example, instead of saying, "I increased sales by 20% last quarter," you could say, "My innovative sales strategies and relentless focus on customer satisfaction resulted in a 20% increase in sales, directly contributing to the company's strong financial performance." Another important aspect of communicating your value proposition is to do so with confidence and conviction. Avoid downplaying or minimizing your accomplishments, and don't be afraid to use powerful, descriptive language to highlight your strengths. At the same time, be careful not to come across as boastful or arrogant. Balance your confidence with humility and a genuine interest in others. One effective technique is to solicit feedback and testimonials from colleagues, clients, or supervisors. Having others vouch for your skills and achievements can lend additional credibility and weight to your self-promotion efforts. Finally, be mindful of the different contexts in which you'll need to communicate your value proposition. Adjust your approach and messaging accordingly, whether you're networking at an industry event, updating your LinkedIn profile, or sitting down for a job interview. Overcoming challenges and obstacles. While practicing self-promotion and claiming your achievements can be incredibly powerful, it's not without its challenges. There are a number of common obstacles and pitfalls that you'll need to navigate. 1. Imposter syndrome. Many high-achieving individuals struggle with feelings of self-doubt and the fear of being exposed as a fraud. Overcome this by reminding yourself of your genuine strengths and accomplishments and focusing on the positive impact you've had. 2. Cultural differences. In some cultures, self-promotion may be viewed as boastful or inappropriate. Understand the cultural norms of your environment and adapt your approach accordingly while still staying true to your authentic self. 3. Gender biases. Research has shown that women often face additional hurdles when it comes to self-promotion, with their accomplishments being undervalued or overlooked. Be aware of these biases and find ways to assert your achievements with confidence and authority. 4. Modesty and humility. While humility is an admirable quality, it can sometimes get in the way of effectively promoting yourself. Find a balance between modesty and self-assurance, and don't be afraid to speak up and claim your rightful place. And finally, discomfort with self-promotion. Many people simply feel uncomfortable with the idea of actively promoting themselves. Reframe self-promotion as an opportunity to share your expertise and create value for others, rather than a narcissistic exercise. To overcome these challenges, it's important to continually build your self-awareness, develop a strong support network, and practice self-promotion in a way that feels authentic and comfortable for you. With time and experience, you'll become more adept at navigating the complexities of self-promotion and claiming your achievements. In today's competitive landscape, the ability to effectively promote yourself and claim your achievements is a crucial skill for success. By identifying your unique strengths and accomplishments, communicating your value proposition with confidence and authenticity, and overcoming common challenges, you can position yourself for greater recognition, advancement, and fulfillment in your personal and professional life. Remember, self-promotion is not about boasting or exaggeration. It's about confidently sharing your unique value and contributions in a way that resonates with others. Embrace this process and use it as a means of empowering yourself and unlocking new opportunities. As you continue on your journey of self-discovery and growth, make self-promotion a regular part of your professional development toolkit. With practice and persistence, you'll become increasingly adept at claiming the recognition and achievements you rightfully deserve. Chapter 5. Building Confidence Through Skill Development. Jane stared dejectedly at the blank page on her computer screen, her fingers frozen over the keyboard. Another deadline loomed, yet she found herself paralyzed by a crippling sense of self-doubt. "I'm not good enough," she thought, the voice of her inner critic growing louder with each passing moment. Overwhelmed by feelings of inadequacy, she sank further into a spiral of anxiety and hopelessness. Jane's story is all too common. In a world that often equates our self-worth with our abilities, many of us find ourselves struggling to build the confidence we need to thrive. However, the path to self-assurance may lie not in innate talents, but in the intentional development of practical skills. While natural abilities can certainly contribute to confidence, the true foundation for self-belief often stems from a sense of competence achieved through skill development. As we dedicate time and effort to honing our abilities, we begin to see tangible progress, which in turn fuels a growing sense of self-efficacy. Consider the journey of learning a new language. At first, the task may seem daunting, with a seemingly endless array of vocabulary, grammar rules, and pronunciation patterns to master. However, with consistent practice and a willingness to make mistakes, progress begins to take shape. Gradually, the once foreign words and structures become more familiar, and the ability to communicate effectively starts to emerge. This experience of skill mastery can have a profound impact on our self-perception. As we witness our own growth and development, we begin to internalize the belief that we are capable of learning, improving, and ultimately succeeding. This newfound confidence can then spill over into other areas of our lives, empowering us to tackle new challenges with a greater sense of resilience and self-assurance. The key to building confidence through skill development lies in adopting a mindset of continuous improvement. Rather than focusing on perfection or comparing ourselves to others, we should embrace the journey of learning and growth, celebrating even the smallest of victories along the way. This mindset shift can be particularly helpful in addressing the debilitating effects of imposter syndrome, a phenomenon where individuals doubt their abilities and achievements despite evidence to the contrary. By shifting our focus from external validation to the intrinsic satisfaction of skill mastery, we can begin to silence the inner critic and cultivate a deeper sense of self-belief. Identifying your passions, setting achievable goals, embracing a growth mindset, seeking out learning resources, practicing regularly, and celebrating milestones are all practical steps you can take to put the principles of skill development into practice. As we've explored, the journey of skill development has the power to transform our lives in profound ways. By cultivating a sense of competence and mastery, we can overcome the crippling grip of self-doubt and unlock a deeper well of self-confidence. This confidence, in turn, empowers us to take on new challenges, explore new opportunities, and pursue our passions with a renewed sense of purpose and resilience. It is a transformative process that not only enhances our abilities, but also shapes our self-perception and the trajectory of our lives. So, the next time you find yourself paralyzed by self-doubt, remember the transformative power of skill development. Embrace the path of continuous improvement, celebrate your progress, and watch as your confidence blossoms, empowering you to reach new heights and achieve your dreams. Skill development is a powerful tool for building confidence, as it allows us to tangibly witness our own growth and progress. When we dedicate ourselves to honing our abilities, we cultivate a sense of competence and self-efficacy that can have a profound impact on our self-perception and overall well-being. One of the key benefits of skill development is that it shifts our focus from external validation to the intrinsic satisfaction of mastering a new ability. Instead of constantly comparing ourselves to others or striving for perfection, we can embrace the journey of learning and growth, celebrating even the smallest of victories along the way. This mindset shift can be particularly helpful in addressing the crippling effects of imposter syndrome, where individuals doubt their abilities and achievements despite evidence to the contrary. By shifting our focus from external validation to the intrinsic satisfaction of skill mastery, we can begin to silence the inner critic and cultivate a deeper sense of self-belief. To put the principles of skill development into practice, it's important to start by identifying your passions and setting achievable goals. This could involve learning a new language, developing a creative skill, or acquiring technical expertise. Whatever the pursuit, the key is to embrace a growth mindset, seek out learning resources, practice regularly, and celebrate your progress along the way. As you embark on this journey of skill development, you may find that your confidence begins to blossom in unexpected ways. The sense of competence and mastery you cultivate can spill over into other areas of your life, empowering you to tackle new challenges with a renewed sense of resilience and self-assurance. Moreover, the process of skill development can have a transformative impact on your self-perception and the trajectory of your life. As you witness your own growth and progress, you begin to internalize the belief that you are capable of learning, improving, and ultimately succeeding. This newfound confidence can open up new opportunities, inspire you to pursue your passions, and help you overcome the crippling grip of self-doubt. In a world that often equates our self-worth with our abilities, it's important to remember that the path to self-assurance may lie not in innate talents, but in the intentional development of practical skills. By embracing the journey of continuous improvement and celebrating our progress, we can cultivate a deeper well of self-confidence that empowers us to reach new heights and achieve our dreams. So, the next time you find yourself paralyzed by self-doubt, take a moment to reflect on the transformative power of skill development. Identify your passions, set achievable goals, and embark on a journey of learning and growth. As you witness your own progress and development, let your newfound confidence blossom, empowering you to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 6. Cultivating Positive Self-Talk. In the grand pursuit of self-confidence, one of the most powerful tools at our disposal is the art of positive self-talk. The way we speak to ourselves, the inner narratives we cultivate, and the words we use to describe our experiences can have a profound impact on our self-perception, our resilience, and our ability to achieve our goals. Too often, we fall victim to the negative inner voice that whispers doubt, criticism, and self-judgment. This toxic inner dialogue can erode our self-esteem, limit our potential, and keep us trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and insecurity. But what if we could harness the transformative power of positive self-talk to break free from these limiting beliefs and unlock our true potential? The science behind positive self-talk is compelling. Studies have shown that the words we use to describe ourselves and our experiences can actually shape the neural pathways in our brain, influencing our emotions, behaviors, and overall well-being. When we engage in constructive, uplifting self-talk, we activate the reward centers in our brain, flooding us with feelings of positivity, motivation, and self-worth. Conversely, when we indulge in negative self-talk, we strengthen the neural connections associated with self-doubt, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Over time, this can become a self-fulfilling prophecy as our thoughts shape our reality and our actions. Imagine, for example, a student who consistently tells themselves, "I'm not good at math," and how that belief can hinder their academic performance and prevent them from even attempting to improve. But here's the good news. Positive self-talk is a skill that can be cultivated and honed with practice. By consciously replacing our inner critic with a nurturing, supportive inner voice, we can gradually retrain our brain to focus on our strengths, celebrate our progress, and approach challenges with a mindset of growth and possibility. One powerful technique is to reframe our negative self-talk into more constructive, empowering statements. Instead of berating ourselves for a mistake, we can acknowledge the lesson learned and commend ourselves for our resilience. Rather than focusing on our perceived flaws, we can shift our attention to the unique qualities and talents that make us who we are. This simple shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our self-esteem and our ability to take on new challenges. It's also important to be mindful of the language we use, as the words we choose can have a significant impact on our emotional state. Avoid absolutes like always and never, and instead, opt for more balanced, nuanced language that acknowledges the complexities of life. Phrases like, "I'm working on improving this," or "I haven't mastered this yet, but I'm getting better," can be much more empowering than harsh self-criticism. Furthermore, incorporating affirmations into our daily routine can be a powerful tool for reinforcing a positive self-image. Whether it's reciting empowering mantras in the morning or visualizing ourselves achieving our goals, these practices can help rewire our brain to focus on our strengths and our potential. Imagine, for example, a young professional who starts each day by affirming, "I am capable, confident, and worthy of success." Over time, this simple practice can transform their self-perception and unlock new opportunities for growth and achievement. Cultivating positive self-talk is not a quick fix, but rather a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to challenge the negative thought patterns that have taken root over time. But the rewards of this practice are immeasurable, from increased confidence and resilience to greater joy, fulfillment, and a deeper sense of self-worth. Remember, our self-talk is not just a reflection of our current state of mind. It is a powerful creative force that shapes our reality. By intentionally curating our inner dialogue, we can unlock the door to a future filled with limitless possibilities, where self-doubt and insecurity give way to a profound sense of self-belief and unwavering self-confidence. Imagine the transformative impact that positive self-talk could have on our lives. A student who believes in their academic abilities, a professional who approaches challenges with a growth mindset, a young person who celebrates their unique talents and strengths. These are the individuals who will thrive in the face of adversity and achieve their wildest dreams. So, let us embrace the power of positive self-talk and embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation. With each affirmation, each reframed thought, and each act of self-compassion, we will cultivate the inner strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle and achieve the heights of our wildest dreams. By taking control of our inner dialogue, we unlock the key to unlocking our true potential and living a life of purpose, fulfillment, and unwavering self-confidence. Chapter 7. Embracing your authentic self. We're bombarded with ideas and messages that suggest there is a right way to be, perfect version of ourselves that we should strive for. But what if the path to true fulfillment, joy, and personal growth lies not in attempting to become someone else, but in fully embracing and honoring the unique individual that we already are? Authenticity is a complex and multifaceted concept, but at its core, it is about being true to ourselves, our thoughts, our feelings, our values, and our lived experiences. It's about having the courage to peel back the layers of societal conditioning, familial expectations, and self-imposed limitations, and to reveal the raw, unfiltered essence of who we are. And in doing so, we unlock a transformative power that has the potential to reshape our lives in profound and lasting ways. Embracing your authentic self is not merely about self-expression or self-discovery. It's about reclaiming your personal agency, your inherent worth, and your right to define your own identity on your own terms. It's about cultivating the self-awareness and self-acceptance to honor your unique strengths, your vulnerabilities, and your imperfections without apology or shame. And it's about having the courage to show up in the world as your truest, most genuine self, even when it feels easier or safer to hide behind a facade. In a world that often rewards conformity and discourages vulnerability, the act of embracing your authentic self can feel like a radical and revolutionary act. It requires us to confront our deepest fears, to let go of the need for external validation, and to embrace the uncomfortable truth that we are all works in progress, constantly evolving and growing. But it is precisely this willingness to be seen, to be heard, and to be known that holds the key to unlocking our greatest potential for personal growth, fulfillment, and connection. When we embrace our authentic selves, we cultivate the self-love and self-compassion necessary to weather the inevitable storms of life with resilience and grace. We learn to trust our inner voice, to honor our unique perspectives and lived experiences, and to approach the world with a sense of curiosity, openness, and self-acceptance. And in doing so, we not only liberate ourselves from the shackles of societal expectations, but we also inspire and empower those around us to do the same. Embracing your authentic self is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. It's about peeling back the layers, challenging the limiting beliefs that have been ingrained within us, and slowly but surely reclaiming our power to define our own narratives. And it's a journey that is deeply personal, with no single right way to traverse it. Each of us must find our own unique path, guided by our own inner wisdom and intuition. But make no mistake, the rewards of this journey are profound and far-reaching. When we embrace our authentic selves, we unlock a wellspring of creativity, resilience, and joy that can transform every aspect of our lives. We become more attuned to our values and our passions, and we are better equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world with clarity, purpose, and a deep sense of inner peace. Moreover, by embracing our authentic selves, we cultivate the courage and vulnerability necessary to build genuine, meaningful connections with others. We learn to let go of the need to impress or to perform, and instead, we approach our relationships with a genuine openness and a willingness to be seen and accepted for who we truly are. And in doing so, we not only deepen our own sense of belonging and community, but we also inspire those around us to do the same, creating a ripple effect of authenticity, empowerment, and mutual understanding. Ultimately, embracing your authentic self is not about perfection, but about wholeness. It's about recognizing and honoring the full spectrum of your thoughts, your feelings, and your lived experiences, the light and the dark, the strengths and the vulnerabilities, and weaving them together into a tapestry of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. It's about stepping into your power, reclaiming your agency, and declaring to the world, "This is who I am, and I am enough." Peel back the layers, challenge the limiting beliefs, and embrace the messy, imperfect, and beautiful truth of who you are. For in doing so, you will unlock a wellspring of personal growth, fulfillment, and joy that has the power to transform not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. Embrace your authentic self and watch as the world opens up before you, brimming with possibility and wonder. Chapter 8. Developing a confident body language. First impressions often set the tone for our interactions. It is the way we carry ourselves can have a profound impact on how we are perceived and how we navigate the social landscape. Body language, the nonverbal cues and signals we emit through our posture, gestures, and movements, is a powerful tool that can either empower or undermine our ability to connect, communicate, and project a sense of confidence and self-assurance. Confident body language is not just about striking a pose or adopting a certain look. It's about cultivating a deep, unwavering sense of self-worth and self-acceptance that radiates outward, shaping the way we present ourselves to the world. When we learn to embody a confident body language, we unlock a transformative power that can open doors, forge stronger connections, and help us assert our ideas and assert our worth with clarity and conviction. At the heart of developing confident body language is the recognition that our physical presence is inextricably linked to our emotional and psychological well-being. The way we hold ourselves, the way we move, and the way we occupy space is a reflection of the inner narratives, beliefs, and feelings that we have cultivated over the course of our lives. By becoming more aware of these connections and intentionally reshaping our physical presence, we can profoundly influence our own self-perception and the way we are perceived by others. One of the key components of confident body language is the ability to maintain an upright, open, and expansive posture. When we stand tall, with our shoulders back and our chin parallel to the ground, we project an aura of self-assurance and command the attention of those around us. This posture not only makes us appear more confident and capable, but it can also have a tangible effect on our internal state, triggering the release of hormones like testosterone and serotonin that can boost our mood, energy, and sense of personal power. Alongside a confident posture, the way we move and gesture can also play a significant role in shaping our body language. Slow, deliberate movements, accompanied by intentional hand gestures and eye contact, can convey a sense of poise, control, and authority. Conversely, fidgeting, restless movements, and averted gaze can signal insecurity, discomfort, and a lack of self-assurance. But confident body language is not just about projecting an image of strength and competence. It's also about embracing and expressing our vulnerability and authenticity. When we learn to move with grace and fluidity, without the burden of self-consciousness or the need to impress, we create a space for genuine connection and emotional resonance. This can be particularly powerful in professional or formal settings, where the ability to convey both authority and approachability can be a valuable asset. Developing confident body language is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing process of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-empowerment. It requires us to confront our deepest insecurities, challenge the limiting beliefs that have been ingrained within us, and cultivate a deep well of self-compassion and self-love. And it's a journey that is deeply personal, with no single right way to traverse it. Each of us must find our own unique path, guided by our own inner wisdom and intuition. But the rewards of this journey are immense. When we learn to embody a confident body language, we not only project a powerful and compelling presence, but we also unlock a wellspring of personal growth, resilience, and authenticity that can transform every aspect of our lives. We become more attuned to our values, our passions, and our inherent worth, and we are better equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world with clarity, purpose, and a deep sense of self-assurance. Moreover, by developing a confident body language, we cultivate the ability to connect with others on a deeper and more meaningful level. We learn to let go of the need to impress or perform, and instead, we approach our interactions with a genuine openness and a willingness to be seen and accepted for who we truly are. And in doing so, we not only deepen our own sense of belonging and community, but we also inspire those around us to do the same, creating a ripple effect of empowerment, mutual understanding, and authentic connection. Ultimately, developing a confident body language is not about perfection, but about wholeness, about recognizing and honoring the full spectrum of our physical, emotional, and psychological experiences and weaving them together into a tapestry of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. It's about stepping into our power, reclaiming our agency, and declaring to the world, "This is who I am, and I am enough." So, embark on this journey of self-discovery with courage, curiosity, and self-compassion. Peel back the layers, challenge the limiting beliefs, and embrace the messy, imperfect, and beautiful truth of your physical presence. For in doing so, you will unlock a wellspring of personal growth, fulfillment, and joy that has the power to transform not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. Cultivate a confident body language and watch as the world opens up before you, brimming with possibility and wonder. Chapter 9. Finding your voice and asserting yourself. The ability to find your voice and assert yourself is a transformative and empowering act. It is the key to unlocking your true potential, forging meaningful connections, and making a lasting impact. Far too many of us have been conditioned to stifle our authentic selves, to dim our light, and to avoid rocking the boat. We've been taught that speaking up, standing firm, and owning our unique perspectives and needs is somehow selfish or impolite. But in reality, the opposite is true. Embracing your voice and asserting yourself is a profound act of self-love and service to the world. When you find the courage to share your thoughts, express your feelings, and advocate for your desires, you inspire others to do the same. You model the transformative power of vulnerability and embolden those around you to shed the shackles of self-doubt and people-pleasing. Your voice becomes a clarion call for authenticity, empowerment, and change. Cultivating the confidence to assert yourself isn't always easy, of course. It requires you to overcome deeply ingrained fears and self-limiting beliefs. You may worry about being judged, rejected, or perceived as difficult, but it's crucial to remember that your voice matters. Your perspective, your experiences, your very existence is valuable and deserving of respect. Too often, we silence ourselves, believing that our opinions don't matter or that speaking up will only lead to conflict and confrontation. We may fear the discomfort of standing out, the potential for criticism, or the risk of jeopardizing relationships. But the truth is, when we choose silence, we miss out on the opportunity to make a meaningful difference, to forge deeper connections, and to contribute our unique gifts to the world. Finding your voice isn't just about speaking up. It's about embodying your authentic self and living in alignment with your deepest values and beliefs. It's about honoring your needs, expressing your emotions, and advocating for your own well-being, even when it's uncomfortable or challenging. It's about setting boundaries, challenging injustice, and pushing back against societal norms that don't serve you. When you learn to speak up, to stand your ground, and to unapologetically own your truth, you reclaim your power. You become the architect of your own life, shaping your reality with each courageous word and decisive action. You inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of empowerment that can transform communities, organizations, and entire societies. Finding your voice and asserting yourself is a lifelong journey, but one that is infinitely rewarding. It's a path of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-actualization. Along the way, you'll navigate challenging conversations, navigate boundaries, and encounter resistance. But with each step, you'll grow stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your authentic self. When you find the courage to assert yourself, you not only empower yourself but also inspire others to do the same. Your voice becomes a catalyst for change, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the transformative power of self-expression. By embracing your authentic self and standing up for your beliefs, you contribute to a more just, equitable, and compassionate world. Remember, your voice is a precious gift, and the world needs to hear it. So, let go of the fear, the self-doubt, and the need for approval. Embrace the discomfort of vulnerability and the thrill of self-discovery. Claim your power, own your narrative, and watch as the ripples of your courage spread far and wide. The path of finding your voice and asserting yourself is not an easy one, but it is a journey worth taking. It is a journey of self-empowerment, self-love, and self-actualization. Take that first step, raise your voice, and let the world know that you are here, you are heard, and you are ready to make a difference. Chapter 10. Embracing uncertainty and taking calculated risks. Oftentimes, we were taught to crave for stability, predictability, and control. The idea of embracing uncertainty and taking risks can seem daunting, even foolish. We're conditioned to seek out the safe, The comfortable and the familiar are the paths of least resistance that promise a sense of security and ease. But what if I told you that it is precisely in the embrace of uncertainty and the willingness to take bold, courageous leaps that we find the keys to personal growth, profound transformation, and a life truly worth living? Far too many of us allow fear to be the driving force in our lives. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. We cling to the illusion of control, convinced that if we just plan meticulously enough, dot every I and cross every T, we can avoid the messiness and unpredictability of life. But the reality is, no matter how hard we try, we can never truly control the ebbs and flows of our existence. Life, by its very nature, is uncertain, and it is in learning to navigate that uncertainty with grace and courage that we unlock our greatest potential. When we resist the unknown and cling to the familiar, we limit our horizons, shrinking our world to the confines of our comfort zones. We miss out on the transformative experiences, the eye-opening adventures, and the profound personal insights that can only be accessed by venturing into the unfamiliar. It is in these moments of discomfort, vulnerability, and risk-taking that we are challenged to grow, to adapt, and to redefine our understanding of what's possible. Embracing uncertainty requires a profound shift in mindset. It means letting go of the need to have all the answers, to predict every outcome, to control every variable. It means cultivating a deep well of resilience, adaptability, and trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the unfolding of life itself. It means being willing to leap into the unknown, to experiment, to fail, and to learn from those failures, all while maintaining an unwavering belief in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. When you let go of the need for certainty and open yourself up to the boundless possibilities that uncertainty presents, something remarkable happens. You begin to see the world through a new lens, one that is filled with wonder, curiosity, and a profound sense of possibility. Suddenly, the challenges you once saw as obstacles become opportunities for growth and transformation. The risks you once avoided become gateways to experiences that can forever alter the course of your life. Embracing uncertainty and taking risks, though, is not easy. It requires facing our deepest fears, overcoming our most entrenched insecurities, and shattering the limiting beliefs that have kept us small and safe for far too long. It means being willing to step out of our comfort zones, to venture into the unknown, and to trust that even in the face of failure or setback, we have the resilience and the resourcefulness to bounce back, stronger and wiser than before. But the rewards of this journey are truly immeasurable. When you learn to embrace uncertainty and take calculated risks, you unlock a level of personal empowerment, creative expression, and fulfillment that can transform every aspect of your life. You become more adaptable, more resilient, and more attuned to the ebbs and flows of your own inner landscape. You develop a deeper sense of self-trust, self-compassion, and self-acceptance, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and clarity. Moreover, by embracing uncertainty and taking risks, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage and vulnerability become a guiding light for those around you, reminding them that the path to growth and fulfillment is often paved with the very things we fear the most. Your willingness to step into the unknown sets a powerful example, igniting a ripple effect of empowerment and transformation that can radiate outward, touching the lives of countless others. Chapter 11. Maintaining confidence through adversity. One of the greatest challenges we face is maintaining a strong, unwavering sense of confidence in the face of adversity. It's all too easy to let the storms of life, the setbacks, the failures, the unexpected twists and turns erode our self-belief and leave us feeling lost, uncertain, and questioning our abilities. But what if I told you that it is precisely in these moments of challenge and hardship that we have the greatest opportunity to cultivate a confidence that is unshakable, a resilience that cannot be broken? You see, true confidence is not born from the absence of struggle or the guarantee of success. It is forged in the crucible of adversity, tempered by the flames of uncertainty and doubt. It is the product of a steadfast commitment to personal growth, a willingness to confront our fears and limitations, and an unshakable belief in our own innate worth and capabilities. When we are faced with adversity, it's natural for our confidence to waver. The road ahead may seem long and treacherous, the obstacles seemingly insurmountable. It's in these moments that the voice of self-doubt can become deafening, whispering insidious lies about our worthiness, our abilities, and our capacity to overcome. But it is in these very moments that we have the opportunity to silence that voice and to reconnect with the deep well of strength and resilience that lies within us. At the core of maintaining confidence through adversity is the ability to shift our perspective, to reframe the challenges we face not as threats to our self-worth, but as opportunities for growth and transformation. When we view adversity through this lens, we tap into a wellspring of courage, resourcefulness, and determination that can carry us through even the darkest of times. It's important to remember that confidence is not a static trait, but rather a dynamic and ever-evolving process. It is something that we must actively cultivate and nourish, even, and perhaps especially, when the going gets tough. This means embracing a growth mindset, one that sees failure and setback not as permanent defeats, but as valuable learning experiences that propel us forward. It means practicing self-compassion, extending the same kindness and understanding to ourselves that we would to a dear friend facing a challenge. It means reframing our inner critic's harsh judgments into constructive, empowering self-reflections that inspire us to keep moving forward. And perhaps most importantly, it means surrounding ourselves with a supportive network of individuals who believe in us, who challenge us to grow, and who are willing to walk alongside us on our journey through adversity. These are the people who will lift us up when we feel like giving in, who will remind us of our inherent worth and capabilities when self-doubt creeps in. When we cultivate this kind of unwavering confidence, we unlock a profound sense of personal power and agency that can transform every aspect of our lives. We become more resilient, more adaptable, and more able to navigate the twists and turns of life with grace and determination. We develop a deeper connection to our authentic selves, a clearer understanding of our strengths and weaknesses, and a greater willingness to take calculated risks in pursuit of our dreams. Moreover, by embodying this confidence in the face of adversity, we become a beacon of inspiration for those around us. Our courage, our perseverance, and our unwavering belief in ourselves have the power to ignite the same qualities within others, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and transformation that can touch countless lives. Believe in yourself, for in doing so, you unlock the key to a life of fulfillment, purpose, and profound personal growth. The journey may not be an easy one, but it is one that is worth taking, for it is in the crucible of adversity that we forge the unbreakable confidence that will guide us to the heights of our greatest dreams and aspirations. Chapter 12. Passing the Confidence Torch. Confidence is the bedrock upon which we build our dreams, the fuel that propels us forward in the face of adversity, and the transformative force that empowers us to reach new heights of personal and professional success. But confidence is not something that exists in a vacuum. It is a gift that we must not only nurture within ourselves, but also actively share with those around us. By passing the confidence torch to others, we have the power to ignite a fire that can spread like wildfire, inspiring and uplifting individuals, communities, and even entire societies. One of the most profound ways we can pass the confidence torch is through our relationships with others, particularly with the younger generations who are poised to inherit the mantle of leadership and progress. As mentors, role models, and guides, we have a responsibility to impart the wisdom and resilience we have cultivated through our own trials and tribulations, to show those who look up to us that true confidence is not a static state, but rather a dynamic process of growth, self-discovery, and empowerment. When we share our stories of overcoming adversity, of pushing through self-doubt and fear, we demonstrate to those who are just starting out on their own journeys that the path to confidence is not always easy, but it is always worth the effort. We inspire them to believe in themselves, to embrace their unique talents and abilities, and to never give up in the face of challenges. But passing the confidence torch is not just about sharing our own experiences. It's also about actively fostering an environment of mutual support and encouragement. By lifting others up, by celebrating their successes and offering a compassionate ear in their moments of struggle, we create a ripple effect of confidence that can transform entire communities. Imagine a world where every child, every young adult, every aspiring entrepreneur felt the unwavering belief and support of those who have walked the path before them. Imagine the limitless potential that could be unlocked, the barriers that could be shattered, the dreams that could be realized. This is the power of passing the confidence torch, to ignite a fire within others that burns brighter and hotter with each passing day, fueled by the knowledge that they are seen, they are valued, and they are capable of achieving greatness. Of course, the process of passing the confidence torch is not without its challenges. It requires a level of vulnerability and humility that can be daunting, especially for those of us who have worked tirelessly to cultivate our own sense of self-assurance. It means being willing to let go of the need for control, to trust that the seeds we plant will take root and blossom in ways we may never have imagined. But it is in this very act of surrender, of letting go and sharing our most precious gifts with others, that we discover the true essence of confidence. For when we empower and uplift those around us, we tap into a wellspring of joy, purpose, and fulfillment that transcends our individual experiences and connects us to something greater than ourselves. So, my friends, I invite you to embrace the transformative power of passing the confidence torch. Reach out to those who are just starting their journeys and share with them the lessons you have learned, the obstacles you have overcome, and the unwavering belief you have in their ability to achieve greatness. Be the beacon of light that guides others through the darkness, the steady hand that steadies their steps when the path ahead seems unclear. And know that in doing so, you are not just changing the lives of those you touch. You are shaping the very future of our world, one confident, empowered individual at a time. For when we pass the confidence torch, we ignite a flame that burns brighter with each passing day, illuminating the path forward and inspiring countless others to reach for the stars. This is the true power of confidence, not just to transform our own lives, but to transform the lives of all those we encounter along the way. So let us embrace this sacred responsibility and let us pass the confidence torch with the same fiery passion and unwavering determination that has carried us through our own journeys. For in doing so, we will not only leave an indelible mark on the world, but we will also secure the legacy of confidence that will echo through the ages, inspiring generations to come. Conclusion. As we reach the end of the final page of this book, we have realized that building confidence and resilience is a lifelong process, one that requires dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace both our strengths and our vulnerabilities. Throughout this exploration, we have uncovered the deep-rooted causes of self-doubt, from the societal pressures that can erode our sense of self-worth to the negative self-talk that can sabotage our efforts to grow and thrive. We have learned that true confidence is not about perfection or the pursuit of unrealistic ideals, but rather about cultivating self-acceptance, self-compassion, and an unwavering belief in our inherent worth. By delving into the strategies and practices that can help us overcome our fears and unlock our full potential, we have discovered the transformative power of reframing our mindset, embracing failures as opportunities for growth, and surrounding ourselves with a support system that celebrates our unique strengths. We have seen how mindfulness, affirmations, and the art of visualization can all be powerful tools in our quest to build unshakable confidence and resilience. Perhaps most importantly, we have come to understand the profound importance of passing the torch of confidence to those around us, particularly to the younger generations who will soon inherit the mantle of leadership and progress. By sharing our stories, offering guidance and mentorship, and creating an environment of mutual support and encouragement, we have the power to ignite a fire of confidence that can spread far beyond our own individual experiences. As we close this chapter and look towards the future, let us hold fast to the lessons we have learned and the transformative power of self-belief. Let us continue to nurture our own confidence, even in the face of adversity, and let us extend a helping hand to those who are just starting their journeys, inspiring them to reach for the stars and never give up. For in doing so, we not only empower ourselves, but we also contribute to the creation of a world where confidence and resilience are the cornerstones of personal and collective success. A world where the torch of self-belief is passed from one generation to the next, illuminating the path forward and unlocking limitless possibilities for all. If you like this content, please support us by hitting like and subscribe. This is Listen to Read Podcast. See you on the next episode.